Greetings and salutations, I'm the Raven and this is Unavowed. Well, we discovered our demon self has been rather busy. Set up cults to set up for healing via blood magic, and then he abandoned them. Strange thing to do, but yes. Let's see if we can figure out what the hell's going on here.
Shit. I knew I should have tossed that computer. Well, the cat's out of the bag now. You proud of yourself, master? You mean, did you teach us all how to do those blood rituals? Yes. You took us all in. You saved us, I guess. Maybe. Every month you'd do the ritual. You'd cut one of us. We'd bleed on the altar. And we'd say those words, and we'd heal. Better, stronger, faster than before. It was like a drug.
Life energy. That's what you were being fed. That explains the wildlife in the basement. It must be residual life magic.
Whatever it was, it felt good. It all ended, is what happened. Jordan was so happy when you put him in charge. He tried, he really did. But he just got too sick. But whatever you did to us, the healing, it stopped working when you left. So he put me in charge. Me. And I just made things worse.
It says nothing good, is it now?
I failed everyone. I was supposed to help them, but instead I cut with a knife. I said those stupid words again and again and again. It didn't work, so I had to try harder.
The murdered man in the basement. You took the blood ritual too far.
It was an accident, I swear. Look, we were dying. All of us. A few splashes of blood on the altar wasn't doing the job anymore. So I thought...
You thought you would kill an innocent man.
It wasn't like that. He was almost dead anyway. He had a few days to live at most. So we thought... So yeah, we killed him. I killed him. I thought that was the end of it, but then...
His spirit, it came back.
It was horrible. We couldn't stay. Every time it saw us, it would scream. I came here. I didn't want to be around people anymore.
You speak the truth.
You believe me. Hooray.
It is not a matter of belief. I simply know what truth is. Thank you for sharing it with us.
There's no point in lying anymore, is there? The master here was just as much involved as me. And something tells me you aren't going to turn him in.
Alas, if you only knew the whole story, not that you would care.
You think I'm an idiot? I tossed it down a storm drain.
What? Why did you do that?
What do you think? It's probably halfway to Jersey by now, and good riddance. Don't do me any favors. This mess is yours, master. Do whatever you like. Cerebral palsy on my left side. It was bad before. I could barely handle sewer duty. It's much worse now. You seriously don't remember? The pipes in the building leaked. Overflow from the sewer. It was disgusting.
Ooh.
You couldn't exactly call a plumber, so you made us go into the sewer and drain it from there. We went down there so much, Jordan had to swipe a key to the control panel. You serious? You never wanted to bother with that before. But whatever. It's to the right of the control panel, behind one of the pipes. If I was lucky, I never would have met you in the first place.
She is so right on that. We gave her
She
hope.
threw the knife down a storm drain. Damn it.
They took it
Can't
away.
blame her, but damn it. Magically imbued tools take weeks to make. I really hope to study it.
Are you trying to lift a manhole cover with your bare hands?
You never know. Maybe the demon gave him super strength. I guess not. Sorry.
Look at Glacy Mandela's the one with the brain cell currently.
you listening with your knees?
Yes. Bracing. Fortuitous that I have kept up my training.
I'm still the conclusion that should have broken the sword.
At least the rain is washing away most of the smell.
If not the heat, I am positively sweltering. I admit that my knowledge of sanitation...
Huh. Looks like Wendy was right. Be careful. The heat in this room is kind of off the scale.
Yeah, this will be sweltering.
I fail to see the...
Eli Beckett. Mage, accountant, and plumber. And sometimes all three.
I fail to see the purpose.
Let's go to the water drains, see if we can find the knife.
Turn it on! For the love of God, turn it back on!
Hello.
Wait. Master? Master! Master, is that you? No, you just can't leave me. Not again. Not yet. Please. I know. I failed you. I couldn't leave them. I was too weak. I tried so hard, but it was just too much. I was, yes. But I'm not sure who I am anymore. Do you remember, Master? How you found me? Frozen, half to death on the street? I almost died. You saved me. You healed me. Brought me back from certain death. You've forgotten? How could you forget? You were so kind. You showed me how to heal. We were going to heal the entire city. But I couldn't do it without you. When you left, the power left too. The chill, the cold, it came back. I couldn't stop it. It just got worse and worse. I couldn't heal myself, let alone anyone else, so I left. I had to find something, anything that could help me get warm again. I'm so sorry, Master. You said that spell was dangerous. I didn't listen. But I was so desperate. I was freezing to death. The bed in that homeless shelter wasn't warm enough. You taught me a spell that would let warmth into my heart. So I spoke it.
Oh no.
And this happened.
Well, I guess you found a bed at the homeless shelter after all.
Yes, they were the only ones who would take me in.
No, you misunderstand. The shelter, it burned to the ground.
Was anyone hurt? I didn't mean for this to happen. Help me, Master. I know I don't deserve it, but please. Help me before I hurt anyone else.
Admiral?
Anything you want. I didn't want to leave them. Wendy, least of all. She leads them now. She's keeping them all safe.
Yeah, about that.
She what? Why would she do that?
Standard escalation. More blood, more power.
I want this to end. Please, just let it all end.
I've been trying, but the fire is different. It's self-generating, self-sustaining. Even submerging himself in water couldn't snuff him out. I've never seen anything like it. I need to know more about his condition before I can even attempt a cure.
The knife? You mean your knife? Yes, I saw it fall down here. I took it. I hid it. Just in case you ever came back.
Could you get it for us? I'd love to study it.
I suppose. After you help me? Master, this is all too much. I served you faithfully, then you left when I needed you the most. How do I know you won't leave again? Cure me? Help me? Do that and I will get the knife for you gladly. Thank you, Master.
Even my first one, it was a case of, yeah, we need to help this guy out more than we need to get that knife back.
Poor guy.
He played with powerful magic he had no business using. He hurt dozens of innocents.
He was desperate. He made a human mistake.
In that, we are in agreement.
Any more? Nope. We need to find out what happened. Only one way.
Evening, sir. They went out of business, didn't they? Squatters were living in that building for a while, but I think they've cleared out.
You let them stay there?
The owner never filed a complaint, so legally we weren't required to investigate. Didn't stop us from keeping an eye on the place, though. Nothing we could see from the outside, no. But to be honest, it wasn't exactly high on our priority list. No. In case it wasn't clear, this is a crime scene, which means stay back.
A bit silly to put it that way.
Oh, really? Give me one reason. So you are. You're with the Staten Island precinct? What brings you out here? Really? This is the first time I've heard of it, but nobody ever tells me anything. You think this building was torched by the same guy? Take as long as you need. I'm not exactly going anywhere. The site's all yours, sir.
Interesting. That officer believed in your authority without question.
He was a cop. It's in his voice, his stance. You can't exactly fake that.
That is not in dispute. You certainly have a gift for command. We will discuss this later. Let us find what we came for.
Now, when you're playing the bartender background, it's more empathy that you're playing with.
Is something the matter?
Freezing. That is certainly interesting. There's something in there. Something that's generating a lot of cold. A self-generating thermal whirlpool spell, maybe. I've read about those.
So you believe this is magic related?
Are people still saying, duh? Because, well, duh.
God, I hate that
I
phrase.
cannot say I am impressed with the mundane authorities. They should have noticed this when inspecting the site.
Not necessarily. That officer said this place burnt down about a week ago. It wasn't raining then, which means that no ice should have formed.
Perhaps you are correct, and perhaps this was meant to be. If there is danger here, we should be the ones to face it.
Okay, let's see if we can get this open this way.
Come on, melt!
Is everything all right?
Everything's fine. It's just something inside is fighting back. There!
Nicely done.
That's me, Eli Beckett, enemy of ice.
In we go, and
Well,
what's that?
that's definitely our cold source, all right.
That is one big lump of ice. Do your magic, Eli.
Now that it's out of the open air, the warm rain is coming down. I should be able to... Jesus!
Okay. This ain't good.
Look at that. Not a burn mark on him.
The ice protected him from the fire?
It also froze him to death, but if you want to get technical, sure. It protected him from the fire. Well, I might be going out on a limb here, but I'm gonna say magic.
Indeed. This cold is not natural.
Neither is the smell. Ugh. Maybe. It's hard to tell, you know, with all the frostbite and things.
I admit, he does look slightly recognizable, but as to who, I cannot say.
This is why we can do stuff like this. It's Jordan.
I think it is. It's definitely the same guy in that picture you got.
The evidence is undeniable. Jordan sought a way to remove the cold invading his body. It appears he failed. No, we would not have been able to converse with it if so. We spoke to Jordan, not a lost spirit. At least, not one in the traditional sense. His soul transmuted, escaped his body, and became something else. He is alive, just no longer human.
He's become a fire elemental, a spirit bound to a body of flame. No, he can't. And even if we could, his human body is dead. There's nothing for him to go back to.
Regardless, we cannot allow a fire elemental to run loose in the city sewers.
Thoughts? I have plenty of thoughts. None of them nice. Let me mull them over for a bit, okay? We should hear Jordan out before deciding anything, anyway.
I must say, Jordan.
Hope you found everything you needed, sir.
Though his actions were devastating, he was made a major blunder and was exploited.
Eli, you are scratching the buttons of your coat again, with your fingernail.
I am.
Yes. You are not even aware of it, are you?
Why is this a big deal?
It indicates a loss of control. It is minimal, but...
Right. I know. I'll work on that.
Being a fire maze, I probably presume the physical control is needed pretty much all the time, unless you burn the house down. Hey, Jordan.
Master? You did? What did you find? My what? I'm dead?
No, not exactly. You're a fire elemental now. You're alive, you're just in a new body. A body made of flame. That's why the flames are self-sustaining. You aren't on fire, you are fire.
So there's no cure?
Oh, no. Your human body is dead. There's no getting around that. But you're kind of immortal now. That's something, isn't it?
You mean I have to live like this forever?
Yeah?
You should have left me in the cold, Master! You should have left me to die! Thank you, Master!
Look, we do have one option. I'm a fire mage. I can control and channel fire. Given enough time, I can remove the fire from your spirit.
Eli, what you are proposing...
Will be incredibly painful, I know.
Painful?
It will feel like being skinned alive.
Delightful.
But it will kill me?
Eventually.
Then I'll do it!
No, it is not. I will not allow you to do this. Not when there is another way.
Another way?
There are others of your kind. Fire elementals. A whole world of them.
Yeah, in another dimension, across the void. How do you propose to get him there?
Jordan is a creature of spirit now, which means he can traverse the void. I can lend him the energy required, and show him how to open the way.
So he can, what, spend eternity with fire people?
Wait, eternity?
It is a one-way trip, Jordan. Life there will not be easy, but perhaps you can find a home there, a life.
But what kind of life would that be?
One that continues.
Sure, on an alien world, in an alien dimension.
I can't. This is all too much. Master, I know you've done your best. Whatever you decide, I will do.
There will be others of his kind. In time, they might accept him.
And if they don't, he'll be stuck there forever.
So the alternative is to murder him?
It's mercy. If I was in his shoes, I'd want the same.
And this
But
thing,
you are not in his shoes.
this
You
thing,
cannot make that
like with a
choice for him.
ligamental.
And neither
I have
can you.
reasons.
Yes, yes, Master, you were right. Maybe this is what was meant to be. Maybe you saved me that night for this very reason. Maybe I have some purpose to fulfill in this new dimension. Okay, I am ready.
You two should wait above ground. I will help him transfer across the void.
I guess he's on his way by now. Off to his new life, assuming you can call it life. You think we did the right thing? A chance is better than nothing? Maybe. But to live through eternity without seeing another human being, I couldn't take it. I know that much. I've seen pictures of fire dimensions. They look like hell, literally. I know what I am. I'm not entirely normal, but I know that I'm human. I know that I'm me. If I lose that, then I lose everything. So, is he...
Yes, he has gone through the void. Opening the way was more difficult than anticipated. It took all of his energy, and a good portion of mine. He did retrieve the ritual knife for me before he left.
Well, that's something. I'll study it back at the lab.
I know the routine. I shall call ahead and have pizza delivered.
It's like you read my mind.
It's a bit soon compared to the previous videos, but this is a good stopping point for this one. So, until next time, be good, be well, and avoid strange magics you don't understand. You never know where you're going to take you. So, bye now.